everybody! Welcome to day 11 of the 12 days of the Christmas story.
So yesterday we left off. The wise men had gotten to Jerusalem, they went into the palace, and they spoke to King Herod. Now King Herod was very jealous.
He was angry!
He was angry and jealous, but he didn't let the wise men know.
He held it inside and pondered it in his heart.
So what do you think? Will King Herod tell the truth?
No, I don't think so. He's not that truth kind of person.
Well, he tells what's called a partial truth, which is still a lie. Partial truths are still lies. So he goes back to the wise men. He tells them, oh, this King of Kings is going to be in Bethlehem, so keep following the star. He's going to be in Bethlehem. And then when you find baby Jesus, oh, please come back and tell me so that I can go worship the king too. Well, was he being truthful?
I don't think so.
No, he was definitely not being truthful. He didn't want to worship baby Jesus.
He wanted to destroy him!
He did, because King Herod wanted to be the only king that was worshipped.
Only selfish king.
Well, so he did. He told the partial truth. He did tell the wise men that baby Jesus was in Bethlehem, and that was true. But he wasn't completely truthful because he was trying to deceive the wise men into coming back. So the wise men left that palace in Jerusalem, and they continued to follow the star all the way to Bethlehem. And as they got closer, can you imagine their anticipation?
They're probably like,
It must have been so amazing to think that you were going to be able to meet and to see and to hold the King of Kings, the Savior of the world.
wait, they held him?
They might have. Well, I would think a lot of times when people go visit a baby, they do let you hold them. But, we don't know. We don't know for sure whether if he was held or not. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind is this journey that the wise men took was a very long journey.
I was like to Michigan to Florida.
Baby Jesus was no longer in that manger. And in fact, baby Jesus could have not even been a baby anymore. He may have been a toddler. He may have been about 2 years old. The wise men took a long, long journey to find baby Jesus. Well, when the wise men finally got to Jesus, baby Jesus or older baby Jesus,
Toddler Jesus.
or toddler Jesus, they brought gifts. They brought 3 gifts, in fact. Does anybody know what those gifts are?
Put it in the comments below.
If you do, tell us in the comments. So pause it for a minute. Type your answer in the comments. And then can you share what were those 3 gifts? Tell us the gifts.
Go! Frankincense! Myrrh!
Ooh. Now, gold, frankincense, and myrrh were all 3 very, very valuable items.
Give to a baby?
Right, and you wouldn't think of them as being typical baby gifts, would you? But one of the most important things that even parents nowadays can get for a baby shower or anything is just money to buy supplies for the baby. And Mary and Joseph, we're going to find out later, have an even greater need for maybe a little extra funds. Right?
Yep.
So the wise men came with their gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and then they all lived happily ever after.
The end.
But that's actually not the end.
And is it?
No, it's not the end of the story. I know a lot of times this is kind of where a lot of people end up, but there's one more day and one more little story to share to tell you what happens. It's got a little twist to it, a little twist. So we'll find out tomorrow, how does this story end? Will it have a happy ending?
Tell us in the comments below.
We'll see what you think.
Stay tuned for day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas story.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Now I'm wearing
And he goes back to the wise men. He goes back to the wise men. That's okay. Go ahead and get your 8 jokes. but he didn't.
Or he could have been a teenager.
No, he wasn't a teenager.
Or maybe he was, I don't know, 6.
Well, it would take up to 2 years for travel that far.
Oh, that's a long time. Gifts of gold!
I was gonna.
Sorry.
That's okay. You could tell that in a minute. Well, thanks for joining us.
Wait, stay tuned.
Oh, that's right. Stay tuned. Yeah.
Stay tuned for day 12.
This way.
Yeah.
1, 2.